Welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I am going to be making a Majesty, which was created by my good friend Amanda at Crafting Kindness. And I am going to be using my mold that I made, my deep crystal edge mold. And I'm actually going to be using Platinum Ultra Clear. I just recently got some. I have not tried it before this batch that I just got. It's the same, it's the resin I used when I made my Larimar, which I did. I don't know if that video is posted yet, but I did make a Larimar and it came out gorgeous. But I've tried to use it for a couple other things and I don't know how I feel about it. So I tried a Majesty last night and it did not work. It just came out really weird. So I'm going to try again tonight. Tonight, I actually let my resin sit for 15 minutes, so it's actually starting to not be cold. It's not hot or anything, but it's not cold anymore. So hopefully doing that will help make a difference. It did not really close last night. It just was weird. So anyway, gonna go ahead and try it again and see how it goes. All right, so I mixed up 180 mils of Platinum Ultra Clear. I have some clear for push right here. My first color is Liquitex Turquoise Deep. My second color is Liquitex Quinacridone Magenta. My mica powder is Estoyo Silver Black. Like that. My white is Let's Resin Ocean White. And I'm actually going to pour that into my piping bag so it's ready to go. There we go. It's so quiet in here. It's not normal. All right, I got that in there. And then I have some stones in here. There's a mixture of like a magenta, some green, some blue, some black, and some gold. Maybe it's silver, not gold. Maybe I have both. I can't tell. I think it's silver. So, all right, here we go. I'm gonna start off by pouring the turquoise. I can't remember which one goes in which location, so I'm just gonna guess. And I'm going to pour the turquoise around the outside edge to start off with. And I'm not going to pour all of it. I'm going to pour maybe half of it in so that I can put some of the magenta in the middle so that I don't, so the middle doesn't close up. All right, let's try that. Magenta. We'll do the same. We'll pour about half of this in. Maybe a little more than half. Then I will pour the rest of the turquoise around the outside. And I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe not putting a center in and just seeing how it goes by itself. I actually might do that just because I know that when Amanda made her first few, she used something similar to the Platinum Ultra Clear. I want to say she was using iCrystal or liquid diamonds, but it came out so gorgeous. And she didn't have anything in the middle. The petals just kind of formed really cool puffy petals in the middle. And that was one of the things that I love so much about the pour. So I think I might just leave the center plain and not use any stones, if I remember, because I usually use stones. So hopefully I remember to not use any. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is wipe this up. I'm gonna take my black mica powder resin, and I'm going to pour it along the edge here at the border of where the two meet. And I'm just going to go around and pour it in several rows until I've poured it all in. So here we go. Round and round and round. Takes it a minute. I feel like there's so much more of this, and then when I do the my victory pour, I don't use as much of the mica powder, but I guess I kind of do, but I just divide it up more. So to me, it feels like I'm just pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. And Amanda's Majesty was really inspirational to me when I was coming up with the victory. So I will be forever grateful to her for sharing this and for inspiring me. Just gonna kind of take a quick torch to it. Now it's time for me to find my scissors. Oh, there they are. It's time for me to roll up the piping bag. So sorry, this is gonna be loud for a second here. Squeaky, squeaky. All right. Let me chop this off. Now this is starting to get a little bit warm, so hopefully that will bode well for what I'm doing, because I feel like when I did it yesterday that it just might not have been, it might have just been too cold. All right, so I'm gonna do loop-de-loops, starting around the outside edge. And gonna go around, and I'm just gonna make rows of loop-de-loops. You may have seen me do this before or seen Amanda do it. So I'm gonna keep just going around and around with my loops. There we go. It sounds like my son is listening to SpongeBob or something, which is kind of random because I don't know what he's listening to, but it does sound like that. So please, sorry if you're having to listen to that in the background, because it sounds like he's just giggling up a storm. All right. I'm gonna do another set of it around here, all the way around the outside edge. Here we go. Yeah, he is just giggling about something. Don't know what. But anyway, kids, you know? Kids. What are you gonna do? He's making me laugh just listening to him. Okay, that is it. I'm gonna put it on pause and let it kind of do its thing for a couple minutes, and then I will be back when it is closed up, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Okay, well that looks a little bit better. It's closed up some, and it's definitely looking better than it did yesterday. So, all right, so now I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm just gonna go around the outside. I may actually do 2 rows because I do have enough of the white to do it. Or maybe I'll do 2 rows, and then I'll have enough to do 1 more row again after I pour my push in. I'm just gonna go ham, and hopefully it will work. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put my push in. It is starting to warm up a little bit. It's not cold at all anymore, and the white was actually feeling a little warm. So I'm gonna I'll do it this way. All right, I'm gonna pour it in gently. It should take this whole thing because the mold size is about 180. Still pouring it slow just to make sure. Okay, that is good enough. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pour another row around the outside because that will also help push it towards the center. So that might help it close up also. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, and I talked to my son. He said he was watching TikTok. So who knows? All right, so there we go. That is it. I do have a little more left, but I don't think I've got enough to do. Maybe I'll do another round right here. There we go. Try that. Now, fingers crossed that this closes up. I am going to put a time lapse on, and I'm hoping that if I let it sit for a little bit and if I torch it, it will come in and close some more. So I'll torch it real fast and then I will just let it go. I'm not going to put anything in the center just to see what happens. But all right, I'm going to let it go, close, and I will see you when it's time to unmold. All right, welcome back. I will say this for the Platinum Ultra Clear, it cures very fast. This was only done at 9 o'clock last night and it's just 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's like 6 hours. It's done. All right, are you ready? Let's see how this Majesty treated us. It did actually start to close up in the middle on the bottom, but not until after I decided that it wasn't closing and I was going to stick some stones in there. So luckily only a few stones. Here we go. All right, ready? Oh, that came out cool. It almost got the petals that Amanda got, those big puffy ones. Oh, I wish I hadn't put this in the middle. That came out pretty cool. I'd say so. This is exactly the same. It's just a little darker of a petal because of the way the mica distributed. I don't know. It's beautiful. Not what I expected, I don't think, but we're still beautiful nonetheless. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.